knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Myers is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Butcher's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind. Manfredo's tagged. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You gotta start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Come on, kid, focus.
Doubles up the jab to the head. Butcher's able to land a good, solid left hand. Just ate a big uppercut, and banging away he goes. Oh my, what a shot. Manfredo's down. He's got to beat the count. That punch was absolutely a stunner.
And that came so wide that he had no preparation.
The ref is stopping this fight. Myers is in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Teddy, there's a lot of Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore along.
Come on, I want to see some combos.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. That's an intense jab right there by Junior. Teddy, what are your expectations? What do you think we're going to see out of Sugar Ray tonight?
Well, you're gonna see what you always see to a certain extent. Blinding ability. Just great talent. You know, he has power, he has speed, you know, and a lot of times when you see that, you think about the head. You know, a lot of those guys that are real speed merchants, like Sugar Ray Leonard, they go right upstairs to that.
Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. A lot of advantages here with a speedy fighter against a fighter with low stamina. What does he have to be careful of, though?
That he doesn't burn himself out. That he doesn't go out there so fast he gets ahead of his own pace.
Duncan's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Blocks that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Duncan. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Junior. Well, you can see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Halfway through round number one. Not an accurate hook at all. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
Been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammerin' Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
Combo lands to the head. Duncan's right hand scores well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
Big left from Leonard.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook.
Leonard's right hand scores well that time. Junior's jab lands well. And count down the final moments of this round. Duncan's banged by a left. Solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
Come on now.
2. And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That'll keep him away. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me...
Duncan's got to find a way to survive and maybe even do more than that. He was knocked down in the last round, and here, you know, all eyes are on his status here to start this round.
Well, Joe, don't put too much on his plate in this kind of situation. Right now, surviving would be enough. He can worry about winning later on.
Leonard blocks that punch. Good job with another left hand. Duncan's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Junior's showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, you know, just, you know, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. You know, it just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Unable to land clean by Duncan. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Work the body. Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots. Body shots.
Now he's just walking him back. And now you see him score, and yet another big shot comes in. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Sugar Ray Leonard's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Halfway through this round here. That's a solid right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Oh, and a big shot lands from Ray. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Duncan's rocked by a big shot there. What a wild round as both men have been affected. Ted, he's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
Now, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella. And instead, he's running right out into the rain.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Just like that.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Sugar's damaged by that shot upstairs.
Man, that's it, baby. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Right to the head with that right. Solid counter punch by Duncan. What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right now. I need you to move this round, all right? Now move. Now he's coming in. Swing. Now you think you're still hurting. He's going to look to finish you off.
Sugars heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way that Duncan's hurt by that. Effective with that 1-2. Zoning in with the overhand left. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. Targeting a left hand to the body. What a smart combination by Duncan. Leonard's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Leonard's stunned, and he cannot block. Big shot he just scored with. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. And Sugar Ray Leonard goes down and now is rising to his feet.
And now is going to show you something that you don't usually see. Something that usually you need an X-ray machine to see. Inside him. You know outside what he has, all that great talent. Now he's going to show you inside what he has.
Duncan's tagged by that powerful hook. Sugar Ray Leonard's been stunned. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. Look at this. Leonard's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. And just like that, Junior's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds, middleweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Marvin Hagler's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Jacobs is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Head and body, come on.
They're
now.
scheduled for
Head and
12.
body, head
Here's
and body.
round number 1. A pure power puncher going up against the marvelous one. Heck of a matchup.
Heck of a matchup for us to talk about, but a tough situation for the power puncher if that's all he has. Because Hagler has power, but he has defense. He has everything else. It's not that easy to land the bomb on Marvin Hagler.
And now another left. Good way to protect the midsection.
That's it.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Wow! He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that. Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy and tons of criticism is going to be targeted on his opponent.
Yeah, two ways you could criticize his opponent. One is that obviously his technique was not right, and that came from training camp. But the other is more directed to his corner that they didn't warm him up right. I mean, he came out cold. There was no sweat on him, and he got starched.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of middleweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Marvin Hagler is so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread, but he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Lara's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
All right, let's go.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
Gets rid of that effort.
Nice, nice.
When you go up against a guy who the expectation is that he's going to be there right to the bitter end, mentally, what do you have to tell yourself as you come to those final few rounds?
You're prepared for this, that this is exactly what it was leading to, that you didn't expect anything different. that it was just a dress rehearsal the early part. This is where you're going on stage.
A little 1-2, jab followed by the cross. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Now he's putting his punches together. The combination up. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Put him away. Put him away, champ.
What a big shot. Knocked down by a hook.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Well, not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
Hey, keep your hands up.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Digs deep to fire back after taking one. Marvin Hagler's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Able to land the jab. He missed that uppercut. And a strong offensive showcase, the combination by Marvin Hagler. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Erislandy Lara's got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work. Hagler's crushed by a huge uppercut. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. Or you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Hagler's feeling the effects now of that hook. And he scores well, a 3-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Lara's able to land a nice clean left hand. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, he starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Marvin Hagler.
In and out, in and out.
Hagler with a big shot landed. A huge right hand from Hagler. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. Arislandi Lara's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Good shot there with that left. Scores with the uppercut. Unable to connect by Marvin Hagler. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Marvin Hagler's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. And that's the end of round two. Lara's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You winning this fight hands down, baby. Deep breath for me, all right? Take it in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're in control of this fight.
And round number 3 is underway. Marvin Hagler's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Good job on the two-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin with a big left hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Hagler's nailed by a hook. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Come on. Great job.
He scored well after being hit himself. A headshot blocked. Poise is one of those intangibles that we don't talk enough of in boxing. Arislandi Lara has that. After being rocked, he's able to sustain himself and move on. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Good defense, just covering up down low. Really frustrating his opponent now. Hagler's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Lara's mouth is cut, and you can see it's getting worse as things progress here. That could be a factor later on. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Hagler's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big, big shot comes crashing home. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Pereira's not throwing any fuel onto the fire for his opponent. He's just making his way down to the ring in a way in which he's checking that time card, ready to punch in and get to work. Roy Jones Jr. is on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
I want to see that jab.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Roy Jones Jr. showing some defense with the block. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. How about that left hand? I like this out of Roy. Now this is the Roy Jones Jr. that was forged in the country by his father, standing up to the punishment and ready to take on more. Roy Jones Jr. has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching.
Big shot. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after it.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
Pereira's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Jones's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Tonight, Jones is up against a guy who can do a little bit of everything and will try to show him some traditional boxing skill set to go along with a touch of power.
Yeah, but you have a guy in front of him who anything traditional doesn't work really with Jones because he's anything but traditional. And he makes everything backwards. So it works with traditional, but it doesn't work with a guy as quirky as Jones.
Jones is hit flush by a right hand. Solid. Reacting to tough circumstances, not something that Roy Jones Jr. has had to do a lot of in his career. But now that's exactly what he needs to do, as more than once tonight he's found himself down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Pereira's got himself a knockout, a first-round knockout. Wow, was that impressive. Made the decision to be with us.
Remember, stick and move. Stick
Round
and move.
number
Come on,
one
man.
is
Stick and
now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. On the mark, the counter punch by Myers.
We worked on it.
Myers is
Good
putting a
job,
smile
boy. Good
on
job.
his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab.
Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Piercing jab by Butcher. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Myers. What impact with that uppercut by Hayes. There's another right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Well off the mark by Butcher. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Hayes is hurt by a superb hook to the head. Butcher's landed a good, solid combination. Myers is hurt. Wow, is he hurt? He was the one doing the hurt just moments ago.
Well, he's been reminded about defense. He didn't want that reminder. It just came in the form of a left hook.
A striking combination by Butcher. Myers is scoring with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Not able to land the uppercut. Now hugging on the inside. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. Hayes is nailed by a shot upstairs. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
Biting jab by Hayes.
Cover your head, kid.
Butcher's combination punching is working well here. Oh, what a whiff by Butcher. Myers is picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Solid left hand to the head. Turns over that hook upstairs. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Hayes is trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good, wow! Early on here in the round, and he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all.
3, 4, 5.
Hayes is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Goes up top with a right hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand.
Move your head.
Now there's the jab. Well-placed jab straight. Hayes' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Butcher's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
Hayes, big shot there, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. There it is. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. It's over. The fight is over. Butcher's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Myers is able to come up with a knock. Welcoming you to Vegas.
Come on, I want to see some
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. He scores with the jab. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. He has his target. He lands the straight right. There he brings the jab right hand. Tommy Hearns' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Combination to the head. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
off the jab.
A little head hunting with the right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Double up your jab.
And he just holds on there. Up top with the right hand. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Nice Nice work, the left hand to the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. Little head hunting with the left.
There you go.
Goes up top again. Looking good. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. End of round one. Manny Pacquiao's eye is shut. Teddy, what has to change for him now?
Well, right now, he's got to cover up that weakness. You know, he's got to make adjustments for that, as you just touched on. He's got to move the other way. You know, move in a way where he's not so vulnerable to that punch, to that side.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Good block there by Manny Pacquiao. Look at that. Good shot. What a nice uppercut. Tommy Hearns is down.
That's the danger of that punch. It comes from below where you can get your legs under it, and you don't see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Good combination to the head. He just missed that shot up top. Oh, a good right hand by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is trying to keep momentum here. He scored a knockdown earlier in this round, but Teddy, he may be looking for a bigger prize.
Yeah, well, if he wants to get that bigger prize, and I guess what you're saying is a knockout, is he has to understand what his opponent is thinking right now. He's thinking about surviving. That means he's going to move his head. So go downstairs to the body where you take some of that movement away.
Manny Pacquiao's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent. Did you see that? He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Little head knocking with that right hand.
Double up your punches.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Oh, what an uppercut by Hearns. He scores. Pacquiao shook up there. Oh, and there you go. Pacquiao goes down. Nice job by his opponent hitting him with that power shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Manny Pacquiao smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. Tommy Hearns is the man. One single punch, one solid knockout. That's all it took.
And I love the way he did it. He tricked him into it. He made him...
Good evening, I'm Jim.
All right, let's go.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight.
Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, we just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their style.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Solid right hand land. Oh! He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Well off the mark by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. That was nice. He just drew the punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? It's all over. Leonard's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. A first-round knockout victory. I never saw that coming. And hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Scored well with the hook. He missed with that headshot. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Got a fighter in here who's known for having a huge hook. Hey, explain to the layman out there that old axiom, don't hook with a hooker.
Well, that means that that punch is his bread and butter, Joe. And it means that obviously he's gotten it to a point, to a level of confidence where it's probably a little shorter than yours, a little quicker than yours.
A piercing uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya. Sugar Ray Leonard lands a flush right hand.
Keep working the body.
De La Hoya able to block that punch.
Keep working the body.
Nothing there on the punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oscar blocks that punch. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. De La Hoya is proving to be elusive. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Scored well up top.
How important do you think it was to Oscar De La Hoya when he faced and defeated his legend, his boyhood idol, Julio Cesar Chavez?
You know, that's a good question. I think it was important on a couple fronts. I mean, important as far as being able to move up that ladder, earn more money, you know, continue to grow as the fighter that you want to be. And one other thing, that he wanted to earn the respect of the Mexican people, the Mexican fight fans. And there was no better way of doing that.
Oscar De La Hoya's hit by a right, and banging away he goes. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two, three, four, five.
Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood, but If he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
De La Hoya's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. And we come to the end of the round. Leonard's knockdown in that last round has really got his corner pumped up here. De La Hoya's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
Another huge shot comes. Solid. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Sugar Ray Leonard's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. And all of a sudden the tables turn. Oscar De La Hoya's rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Sugar Ray Leonard lands a big left hand. Right on the mark with the hook up top.
Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-style fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-style fighter?
And yet another big shot comes in. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
De La Hoya's rising back up. That takes some guts. And that has some bite to it, that right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on. Scores up top with a left. Boy, Leonard's been hurt. Good block by De La Hoya. Jab right hand. Commits to the straight right. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Big right hand. De La Hoya's big shot he just scored with. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Oscar De La Hoya's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Oh. Good evening, everybody.
Remember,
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Ali's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good effective work with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Mike Tyson's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down from a big right hand.
One, two, three, four, five.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Snaps that jab out.
Kid, focus.
A well-placed left hand up top. Parries that punch intended for the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. And you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of this song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
You see how Muhammad Ali does that right there? Beautiful flush hook. Blocks the headshot. Good hook from Muhammad Ali. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Ali's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
No need to be on the inside.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Ali's left now getting into the mix. Mike Tyson's tag. And we come to the end of round number one. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Mike Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Fine looking right hand by Muhammad Ali. Right to the belt line.
Come on, kid, focus.
Overhand right can be so effective. Ali's acting like a desperate man right now. He was stunned earlier, now it's bombs away.
Yeah, he's hoping to catch him. And when you're hoping to catch him, usually hope goes out the window.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That straight right unable to connect. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Mike Tyson's taking more and more punishment as... What a big shot. Of course, Mike Tyson has a history with being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Mike Tyson's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of... Hi, everybody.
Here we go. Box smoke.
36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. Muhammad Ali's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, you know, great physical skills where he could just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good power punch, the right hand landed. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now...
Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. Well, that may have been just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
I shake it off.
Flush right hand to the head. Right to the body. Isaac Frost getting in the way of a hook from Isaac Frost is like a demolition ball just crashing into the side of you. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. That's a big right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So the intimidating Isaac Frost. Can he still be the big bully after being knocked down? We're gonna find out as this fight will continue on. Great work offensively leading that combination by Muhammad Ali. Blocks that punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The way these two are going, great round now, back and forth after he did the hurting. He's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Muhammad Ali can be so elusive, but Teddy, when he has been hit by power, he's got a great chin.
Yeah, that's the problem that's discouraging. First of all, the first thing is the speed, the elusive ability. How do you catch him clean? And then, as you just said, you finally catch him, and it's like hitting something that doesn't give, something that absorbs greatly.
3 minutes gone by in this round. Look at that swollen eye. Frost's eye is basically shut.
Well, right now he's got to concentrate harder than he has before, maybe than he ever has before, and he's got to make sure that he sees everything coming at him somehow, finds a way, even looking through that little slit.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Frost smashed by a hook. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Muhammad Ali. Cross cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck and solid. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated. The ones that...
It's over. This fight is over. Ali's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Oh, that's a big win. That's... Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore.
I want to see some head movement out
Just
there.
the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has...
Lewis is dazed after that punch. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. And something you got to start early and stay with.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Lennox Lewis. Lennox lands the right. Lewis is hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How could it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation is going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt. Wow! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
And that's the end of round one. Eddie Chambers' defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
You can see blood coming from Eddie Chambers' nose. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Lennox Lewis is not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Lennox Lewis is really showing us what he's made of. A good, sturdy chin. How quickly things can change. Big shot there. Hey, remember Lennox Lewis down in South Africa against Asim Rahman? Visions of that right now as the power punch landed. Lennox Lewis showing that championship heart, rising up after being knocked down. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand.
Protect yourself!
Halfway through round number 2. Eddie Chambers' defense is paying off now. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in the fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Blocks that belt line well. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
That's an impactful right hand by Eddie Chambers. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Good right hand. There it is! How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. What a hook to the head by Lewis.
Stay away from the inside.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
A good, clean, old 1-2 by Lewis. Fast Eddie Chambers, a fast and effective right hand. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
Hook off the jab.
What a sharp, piercing hook by Lennox Lewis. Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
Just scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Double up the jab.
Rushing uppercut by Lewis. Lewis is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. A stinging uppercut by Lennox Lewis. Fast Eddie. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. Eddie Chambers is now. Lennox Lewis is. Look at that. Could it be that Lennox Lewis cannot continue on here? Knocked down a few times tonight.
2, 3, 4, 5. Stand up.
Lewis is up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Big, big shot to the head.
He left a hole. It was closed.
Zones in on that overhand right.
Keep your hands up.
Eddie Chambers is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Did you see that? How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Lewis's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout on a... Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of lightweight action.
Here we go, box smart, box smart.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. Teddy, I'd like for you to lay the framework of what we're going to see strategically here, because a counterpuncher against a fighter who likes to do his business on the inside. If you're the counterpuncher, what are some of the things you need to be aware of?
The right question right there. If you're the counterpuncher, catch the guy before he gets all the way inside. Do your countering when there's room and the proper place to do it as he's coming in. And then once he gets in, tie him up.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Pernell Whitaker. There's the old 1-2. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Roberto Duran with a big left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. A solid, true uppercut by Roberto Duran. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Back up top he goes. Halfway through this round. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Right to the head with that right. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Oh, what a left hand. Whitaker's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponents. Roberto Duran. Oh, and there you go. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Duran's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
10 clicks of the top. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Whitaker's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Duran's coming off of a round where he was just dropped. Now he's got to go back out there. What's the mentality, Teddy?
Well, right now what he's got to do is buy some time. And you got to be one of those time buyers. You know, you go out there and you say, you know, I want to be able to get, you know, a little bit of space here. You want to grab, you want to move. Anything, you can't worry about winning this round. That's gone all right. Survive the round, get your head clear, you're going to win the other round.
Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
A battering ram of a hook by Roberto Duran. Whitaker's putting forth a great combination there. Roberto Duran's right hand scores well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good job, it was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Pernell Whitaker. Not able to land the headshot. Scored well with that straight left. Good biting, snapping shot by Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And there it is, coming with the jab by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches, the combination lands. No, he missed that right. Roberto Duran's corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Good block by Duran. Jab with a straight, classic combination. Pernell Whitaker with a big left hand. Roberto Duran's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Roberto Duran. Scored well up top. Really on the mark with that overhand left. Roberto Duran's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. What an excellent two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's well off the mark that time. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. A well-timed right hand by Pernell Whitaker. And now he's targeting upstairs. Whitaker's move. Oh! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
2, 3, 4.
Duran's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Blocks away that headshot.
Yeah, you got this one. You got this one, baby.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Keep moving. Gotta be.
Duran's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Goes up top with a right hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker's putting on a show here. A little power display as he's continuing to go bombs away like he wants to end this fight.
Well, he's got his opponent reeled and he's got him off balance, so he can be a little reckless now. You know, he can really roll the dice and go after it because he knows his opponent is not set to punch back.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza. Bang the body.
Scored well with the left downstairs.
That's right. Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
Oh, he's stopping the fight. This fight is over. You saw the damage he was taking. The ref steps in and does the right thing. Fight is over.